Harsha, the Shikhar Dhawan, the personality, does he come across as the kind of person who'd relish the captaincy? We've seen him briefly at Sunrisers, was captain, then not captain anymore. He's not quite the Gabbar, thigh-slapping Gabbar off the field. He's a much calmer, more relaxed flute-playing person.
And he's playing the flute a lot more, or at least he's putting it on Instagram a lot more. But he's become a lot calmer. I think he's had a lot happening in his life over the last 15, 20 years. So he's seen a lot. So I think he's become a lot calmer. I don't know if he genuinely enjoys the leadership, because if he did, then he would have had the opportunities earlier. Definitely Delhi would have looked at him. Hyderabad would not have made that mid-season change. So I don't know him well enough to know whether he likes it. All I know is that if he liked it, if he had a natural flair for it, if he had enjoyed it, he would have had the opportunity given his seniority much more in the past. I just think he enjoys going out there. My own view of Shikhar is that every few months or a year, you must say, Shikhar, I think they're going to drop you. I think this is your last game. And he'll come back and do something dramatic. I don't know, Zach, were you in Sri Lanka with us 2017? He came out, he was not in the side originally, if you remember. And he came out to play at Gaul. I promise you, he would have got 200 in the day if he had just held his end up. He was batting like $1 million. Now again, someone said, oh, Shikhar can't play T20 cricket. Look at his numbers in the IPL last 2 years. I mean, he has been probably, including KL Rahul, the number one opening batsman in India in T20 cricket in the IPL. So maybe from time to time, people must tell him. I hope in the break they tell him, Shikhar, you got no chance of making the T20 World Cup. Because he just seems to come up a different player.
I can tell you by experience, I think, that there comes a stage in your career where you just kind of enjoying the game, you're enjoying just being out there. I think, that's the kind of space Shikhar is in at the moment. Yes, he's captaining the side, but he also knows that, what stage of career he is in, right? Like, at some stage in your career, you have all these ambitions of doing different things, breaking this record, that record, trying to prove your critics wrong, all those kind of things. But there comes a time where you just have passed that journey, and you just know that, okay, now, it doesn't matter. I have done whatever I could. Now, whatever time I have, I just have to enjoy it. So I think, Shikhar is in that kind of a space. Even when he's giving his interviews, you kind of get that sense from him that he's calm. Yeah, people are talking about him, people are criticizing him. Some are the team, some are saying he should not be in the team, or, whatever it may be. He's just kind of letting it go. He's saying, okay, you know what, I'm here right now. Every time I'm going to get the opportunity, I'm going to go out there, enjoy my cricket, score runs, and let people do whatever they want to do, or however they want to see it.
Well, since you brought up Gaul, and you brought up form, and you brought up the opposition in Sri Lanka, maybe we can have a look at Shikhar Dhawan's numbers, and I wonder how they'll translate to Dhawan, the captain, because that's something we always like to look at. How does a person perform as captain vis-a-vis not as captain?
But now he's no longer captain because he's finished with the field. Now he's just a batsman. So now it doesn't matter who's the captain, unless he's worried about run rates and where they need to be and what the batting order should be. Nah, he's probably said, this is the batting order. I'll go and bat. If there's any change, Rahul Dravid is there in the change room to look at these things. Now he's just a batsman. And I mean, as I said, I don't know him that well, but I get the impression that he'll have shut off that. He's now Shikhar the batsman.